Korean 1, lesson 9 lecture. 형제 있어요? Do you have any siblings? First grammar, 잖아요. You can use with verb or adjective, and it is to make the listener know, like they should know something. They should know better. Like, don't you know? Um, it's a short form of 지 않아요. Okay, but the intonation does not go up in asking the question because it's like you should know better. Okay, it it should be a rhetorical question, but yeah, 잖아요, like don't you know, like you ought to know. But it's not. It's a statement, not a question. Okay. You just take out the 다 from the verb or adjective dictionary form and attach 잖아요. You can use this with nouns as well. If it ends in a consonant, the noun ends in consonant, 이잖아요. Otherwise, 잖아요. Like, don't you know it's this? Don't you know it's that? A asks, 왜 안 먹어요? 왜 안 먹어요? Why don't you eat the donut? 다이어트 하잖아요. Don't you know I'm on the diet? Like, you should know better. Okay? Like I told you. 요즘 왜 전화 안 해요? Why these days, why don't you call? 일이 많잖아요. Don't you know I have a lot of work? Okay? You know I have a lot of work. That's what it means. 왜 초콜릿을 사요? Why are you buying chocolate? Valentine Day잖아요. Valentine Day잖아요. Like, don't you know it's February? It's you should know it's Valentine's. Okay, it's Valentine's. That's why. And it's a noun, so 이잖아요. This E is not this E. Valentine Day, it ends in a vowel with E, so just 잖아요. 왜 케이크를 사요? Why are you buying a cake? 여자친구 생일이잖아요. It's my girlfriend's birthday, don't you know? 유진 씨는 요즘 영화 클럽에 안 나와요. A notices that Eugene has been coming out to the film club. 요즘 여자친구하고 바쁘잖아요. Like, don't you know he's busy lately with his girlfriend? 왜 갈비를 5 시켰어요? Why did you make 5 orders of 갈비? 사람들이 많이 오잖아요. Don't you know there's going to be a lot of people? 오늘 길에 차가 없어요. That was during the pandemic. That's why nobody's on the road. 주말이잖아요. Because it's the weekend. Can't you see? 린다 씨는 프랑스어를 굉장히 잘해요. A notices that Linda is very good at French, at speaking French. 린다 씨는 프랑스어 전공하잖아요. 전공하잖아요. Don't you know she majors in French? 세일해요. 더 사요. You are, urging somebody to buy some more things. It's on sale. Buy more. It's cheap, don't you know? It's cheap. The price is low. Can't you see? 값이 싸잖아요. Very simple. You don't have to put things, into 아어요. Just get rid of the type. It ends in a vowel. 잖아요. Otherwise, 이잖아요. And I'm sorry, just 잖아요 for verbs and adjectives. And if it's an noun, if it ends in consonant, 이잖아요. Otherwise, 잖아요. 왜 마크 생일 선물 안 사요? 카드만 사요? Like, why aren't you buying Mark birthday present? You're just gonna buy a card? 마크도 제 생일 카드만. He only gives me a card on my birthday too. Don't you know? 주잖아요. Okay? Don't you know that's all he gives me too? 남자친구 없어요? Don't you have boyfriend? 네. Don't you know I'm single? 네, 싱글이잖아요. By the way, there's another slang. 돌싱 in Korean means 돌아온 single means somebody who returned from being a single. Usually it is referring to somebody who is more closer to middle age and find themselves single. But yeah, that group of population who are middle aged and single, they call them 돌싱. They're single again. Okay, they come back to being single again. 우리 같이 아이스크림 먹어요. Let's have ice cream together. And you try to convince them. 맛있잖아요. It's delicious, don't you know? It's delicious. You know, you want to have ice cream. Second grammar, demonstrative expressions. 이, 그, 저 is placed in front of a noun to say this, that, and that. The reason why we have two that in Korean is when you refer to 그, is something close to whoever you're addressing, the listener. 저 is way over there where it's not close to you or whoever you're speaking to. It's something that's remote from both you, the speaker, and the listener. So you can have these perspective of 3 points. 거기 아가씨 여기 보세요. Lady who's over there, please look here where I am, the photographer says. But then the model is very not cooperative. 저는 저기 봐요. I'm gonna look way over there where you're not, and I'm not either. So 여기 is here, 거기 is like over there where you are, and then 저기 is like way over there where neither of us are. When you're referring to things, you say 이것, 그것, 저것, which is the counterpart of 이거, 그거, 저거. People often ask me what is the difference between 것 and 거. They're the same thing, but when we write, we use 것 more. And when we speak, we say 거. It's just like a lot of things, like if we speak, we put apostrophe S instead of is. That's all it is. When you speak, things become a little bit more shortened, contracted. When its location, 여기 is here, 거기 is over where you are, 저기 is way over there where neither of us are. And when you are using particle, either 에 or 에서, which are location particles, you put 에 or 에서 as such. 여기에, 거기에, 저기에, 여기에서, 거기에서, 저기에서. Okay, because those are places, so you would often use them with the particle 에 or 에서. 이거 누구 거예요? Whose is this? Steve 거예요. Okay, it's Steve's. 아니요, 제 거예요. No, it's mine. Okay, 이거, she's pointing to this thing. She's the person who's asking the question because she's pointing to this that's on her lap. This is a confusing part, you guys. So 저거, the remote thing that's from you and me, can be switched to 그거 once the frame of reference is established. Like 저기 책이 있잖아요. Do you see that book way over there? Okay. 그 책을 주세요. Give me that one. That, as if now once the frame of reference is made, it's magically, you know, close to the listener, because now the frame of mind is established. It's like, you know, that thing that's remote, now that you had a look, it's like in that listener's mind. You point to somebody way over there. 저 사람 아세요? You see that person way over there. And then that person also points to that person and says, 저 여자요, that woman way over there. 네, 알아요. And now, like, whoever you're talking about, we now establish who we are talking about. 그 여자, 내 여자친구예요. That woman is my girlfriend. This works in phone convo, okay? Because the people who you are talking to, even if I'm talking to you, you're not close to me. 여보세요, 거기 영미 있어요? Wherever you are, even if you're really far away, is 영미 there where you are? 저는 친구 린다예요. I'm her friend Linda. 영미는 여기 없어요. 영미는 여기 없어요. 영미's not here. 기숙사 아세요? Do you know the dorm? 거기에 있어요. Okay. That's where she is. Do you know the dorm? That's where she is. Okay. She's not where you are, where I am. Way well, not way over there, but like that place, as if it's near who first initiated the call. But now that you know what I'm talking about, the dorm, that's where she is. Not way over there, but dorm that I just made you think up in your mind. So therefore it's like close to you. You can use this to refer to a general area. Often you might ask people, 여기 카페가 어디 있어요? Where's there a cafe around here? Okay. Or 거기. 거기도 비가 와요? Like, is it raining where you are too? That general area. You put 이, 그, 저 next to a noun. 그 김치는 맛이 없어요. That kimchi that's next to you, it's no good. It's not tasty. 이 김치 드세요. Eat mine. Eat this one. Okay. And you know, you are on the ground looking at the plane way up there. You say, 와, 저 비행기 보세요. Look at the plane way over there, up there. Not close to either of us. And 이 가방이 예뻐요. 그 가방이 예뻐요. Is this bag that's near me pretty, or the one that's near you, is that prettier or pretty? 저 버스를 기다리세요. You point to the bus that has yet to come, like that bus that's approaching us. Wait for that bus. 이거 비싸요. You're holding on to the item. This is expensive. 저거 예뻐요. 저거, because you are watching it with somebody outside the display case. Okay, so is that one, you point to something that is not near them, but you know, third person like area, and you say, is that pretty? You point to the dish near them and say, 그거 어때요? 맛있어요? Whatever you are having, that dish that's near you. How's that? Is it delicious? 이거 재미있어요. This thing, you know, you're playing, this game I'm playing, it's fun. It's interesting. So this is how you say, wish you were here. 여기에, 여기 where I am, here, 같이 있었으면, if you were here. 저기를 보세요. When you want people to pose and not look directly into the camera, you say, look over there. 거기에 계세요. Stay where you are. 저는 여기에 있어요. I'm here. 지금 공부해요. 거기 is where that person is that you are talking to. 거기 어디예요? Where you at? Where's the place you are at? 거기 멀어요? Is it far where you are? Okay. So you can do this exercise on a piece of paper. I'm going to stop, but you can do this on your own on with the PowerPoint after watching the video. Don't look at the answers. So 저기요 is like way over there, but this you're saying literally 저기요, like way over there, not 거기요, but 저기요. And it's a fixed expression to get somebody's attention, like you over there. Okay, I know it would make sense to say 거기요, like because wherever you are, pay attention to me, but we say 저기요. And it's a way you use this at restaurants. Please watch these videos. They're very informative and detailed in explaining the concept of 저기요 to way somebody over. And you can use 저기요 with, you know, just before asking an awkward or, you know, personal question, or you're asking for a favor, like 저기요, like kind of like, by the way, but whenever somebody says 저기요 and then kind of because you know it's gonna be followed by like a personal or awkward question or favor. 저기요, 리키 씨 여자친구 있으세요? Are you taking? Do you have a girlfriend? 저기요, 반찬 좀 더 주세요. Okay, this is not as bad because you're at a restaurant, but like 저기요, what would you say? 저기요, 부탁이 있어요. I have a favor to ask you. That's very typical. 저기요. And then because they're having a difficulty asking you for a favor, like, you know, I have a favor to ask. But yeah, at a restaurant, you typically, a Korean restaurant, you say 저기요 to ask for something. We talked about this before, but this is to clarify again. 있으세요 and 계세요 are both honorific of 있다, but 있으세요 is to ask somebody who is older, superior, whether they have something on them, they possess something, or 계세요 is for the older people, the superior themselves, people existing. So don't use 있으세요 with people. They're only people's things. So we it can be 있다 없다, can be possessing something abstract or material. 질문이 있어요. Okay, I have question. 우산이 없어요. I don't have an umbrella. Okay. And when you are asking these questions, do you have a question? Do you have umbrella to somebody who is older? It would be 질문이 있으세요? 우산이 없으세요? Okay. And 있어요 can be you things that you have on with you right now, as well as like owning something. Both. It could be both. 학교 식당이 기숙사에 있어요. Where things are located. 유미가 유니언 빌딩에 있어요. The school cafeteria is at the dorm. Yumi is at the union building. So these are the two versions of 있다. 있으세요 for things, 계세요 for the older or the superior people themselves. 선생님, 책이 있으세요? You are talking to the teacher, but you're asking about his or her book. So 있으세요. Do not honorify things. Don't use 계세요 with things. Don't use 있으세요 with people. That's the rule. 선생님이 집에, the teacher is at home, should be 계세요. Actually, teachers' houses, your boss's houses, 댁. Okay, you didn't introduce that noun yet, but there are certain like 명함. I'm sorry, 성함. 성함 is the name counterpart, item counterpart. That's honorific. There are a lot of words like that. Actually, you cannot just say, "Oh, 선생님 생일," teacher's birthday. You say 생신, 생신 for older people's birthday, 생신. 아버지는 도넛이 있으세요? 아버지는 뭐가 있으세요? What does the father have? 도넛이 있으세요? 샌드위치가 있으세요? He has this, that, and you express that with 있으세요. Now, 어디 계세요? See, before the question was 뭐가 있으세요? What does he have? Here, 어디 계세요? Where is he? Where is the father? 집에 안 계세요. He's not at home. 뉴욕에 계세요. He's in New York. So negation of 있다 is 없다 or 없으세요 for this kind of, if he didn't have a donut, you say 도넛이 없으세요. If he didn't have sandwich, you say 없으세요. But for not existing the people, you say 안 계세요. You negate 계세요 with 안, the negative marker. 혹시 is inserted before question to say like by any chance, and it's inserted to make the question or demand less imposing in case the answer is no. It just means by any chance. You know the answer is most likely no, but you're wondering. Okay. So you ask, 혹시 커피 좋아하세요? By any chance, do you like coffee? By any chance, do you happen to like coffee? 저는 안 좋아해요. I do not like coffee. 근데 많이 있어요. But then I have a lot. They're trying to give their coffee away. By any chance, do you happen to like coffee? 혹시 내일 캠퍼스에 가요? By any chance, are you going to campus tomorrow? Maybe they're going to ask you to return a book. 혹시 by any chance are you going or 내일 만나요. 내일 같이 만나요. Then let's meet. 혹시 동생 있어요? By any chance do you have younger sibling? 혹시 선생님이세요? Miss Krabappel looks very delinquent. That's why you might say, by any chance, are you the teacher? Okay. 혹시 핸드폰 충전기 지금 있어요? Yeah, asking for things like, do you happen to have the charger right now? Do you happen to have this or that right now? Like by any chance. 혹시 이 그룹 알아요? By any chance, do you happen to know this group? Like, I know it's a, it's far-fetched, or it's unlikely, but by any chance, okay, do you happen to? So it's like, it's not obligated. I don't expect you to know this. I don't expect you to have this. I don't expect, but by any chance, it's to be polite, okay? And this is a simple thing that will make you instantly more native sounding. We already learned 으세요, right? 세요, 으세요, please do this, please do that. And this is reflected in requests in English as well. 좀 is the diminutive form of 조금, little, okay? And if you use this before a polite request, it makes it less pushy, less imposing, more polite. Wow, 집이 커요. Wow, 집이 커요. The house is huge. 좀 보여주세요. Can you give us a little tour? That's what it means. 좀. See, we say, can you give us a little bit of tour? Can you show us the house a bit? 수영 잘하세요? 수영 잘하세요? Are you good at swimming? 좀 보여주세요. Can you show us a bit? Can you give us a little demo? We say that a little, right? It means like little, some. 저 지금 배고파요. I'm hungry right now. 밥 좀 주세요. Can you give me something? Can you give me a bit of something to eat? And then when you are requesting somebody to do something, 김밥 좀 드세요. Have a little bit of this. You're not obligated, but have some taste. That's what it means. In English, we do that too, right? Can we have some water? Can I have a bit of water? Okay. Less demanding. 방 청소 좀 하세요. Yeah. Can you kind of tidy up a bit? Can you kind of clean the house, the room? 핸드폰 좀 잠깐 주세요. Can you hand over the phone to me for a little bit? Okay. 전화 좀 하세요. Can you give me a call sometime, right? Instead of 전화하세요, which is a little bit more forceful, just put 좀 in there and make you sound instantly more native-like, and it's more polite. 이거 좀 마셔요. Have a taste of this. Have a little bit of this. Making proposals. 우리 뭐 좀 같이 먹어요. Let's have something together. Okay. These are, I know they seem like a lot of grammar points, but these are very short, brief phrases, expressions, words. 잠깐만요 or 잠시만요 means please wait a sec, just for a second, just for a moment. That's what it means. 잠깐만요, 잠시만요. And then you can add 잠시만 기다리세요, 잠깐만 기다리세요. 기다리세요 is please wait. Man emphasizes only that, that short while. Only, that's what it means. Somebody says 배고파요. 잠깐만요. 잠시만요. 잠깐만 기다리세요. 잠시만 기다리세요. Just please wait a sec. And 잠깐만요. 잠시만요. Yeah, just a bit. Just a second moment. 기다리세요 is to request please wait. 남자친구가 없어요. So this was a series on Korean SNL. And yeah, you could stick either 3분 남자친구 or 여자친구 into the microwave and it's ready in 3 minutes. 메뉴 좀 보여주세요. Can you show me the menu? Even if it's not a little, it means like some, like I'm trying to be as less imposing as with this request. That's what it is. That's the effect. And then you would respond to these statements with 잠시만요, 잠깐만요, just wait 3 minutes. And waitress will respond 잠깐만요, 잠시만 기다리세요, please wait. Menu's coming up. That's it for Korean 1, lesson 9.